What if I told you that outworking everyone isn't as hard as you think? Most people believe that success is reserved for those who can push themselves to the limit, working 18-hour days, hustling non-stop, burning the candle at both ends. They think they need to work harder than everyone else, but in reality, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Here's the truth. People overcomplicate success. They get caught up in the idea that it's all about extreme effort, but that's not sustainable. Consistency and focused effort over time will always outwork the person who's chasing quick wins or relying on their natural talent. Most people quit because they think it's impossible to outwork others. But here's the catch. It's not about working 24/7. It's about being smart, intentional, and consistent. By the end of this video, you'll realize how gradual, focused effort can outpace anyone who's relying on talent or shortcuts. You'll see how small, smart actions every day can be the key to winning the race. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how to outwork the competition without burning out. There's a common myth floating around that in order to outwork everyone, you need to be grinding for endless hours, pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion with no breaks in sight. It's the hustle non-stop mentality, where if you're not burning the candle at both ends, you're not doing enough. But here's the truth. This approach is unsustainable and often counterproductive. The difference between working hard and working smart is huge. Hard work alone can burn you out. It's about throwing yourself into every task, hoping that effort alone will get you the results. But working smart is where the real power lies. It's about using your time and energy wisely, focusing on what truly moves the needle, and building momentum over time. Intelligent consistency is the secret. Rather than relying on extreme short bursts of effort, you can outwork the competition by making consistent smart moves day in and day out. Small, intentional actions stack up over time and lead to massive progress. The tortoise wins the race, not the rabbit sprinting in every direction. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can stay ahead of the competition without burning out. We'll explore simple, actionable steps that will help you make steady progress and outwork everyone, even if you don't work 24/7. Stay tuned because the key to success is much simpler than you think. Step 1, focus on consistency, not intensity. There's this common story we love to tell ourselves, the overnight success story. We look at someone who seems to have suddenly made it big, an athlete, a musician, a successful entrepreneur, and we think, wow, they're so lucky. They must have done something extraordinary to get here. But the truth is, their success didn't happen overnight. Take someone like J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She didn't just wake up one day and become a best-selling author. In fact, she faced out years of rejection before Harry Potter was even published. Yet, she stayed consistent, writing every day, perfecting her craft, and submitting her work. She wasn't waiting for one big breakthrough. She was steadily working toward her goal, day after day. Small actions done consistently compound over time, leading to long-term success. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but when you look back months or years later, you'll see how far you've come. That's the power of consistency. It's not the dramatic bursts of effort, it's the quiet, steady work that builds a foundation for success. If you want to outwork everyone, focus on showing up every day. It doesn't matter if you're not the fastest, the smartest, or the most talented, you just need to be the most consistent. Over time, consistency will always win. Step 2, efficiency over exhaustion. Meet Sarah, a project manager at a busy tech company. She used to think that in order to be successful, she had to work around the clock, constantly checking emails, attending endless meetings, and staying up late to get everything done. It felt like she was always working, but when she looked at her results, she was constantly stressed and never really moving forward. Then Sarah learned about time blocking and batching tasks. Instead of spreading herself thin by multitasking and jumping from one thing to the next, she started prioritizing her most important tasks and blocking off specific times to focus on them. She learned to batch similar tasks together, responding to emails in one sitting, organizing meetings on specific days, and making time for deep work without distractions. The difference was night and day. Sarah realized that efficiency beats exhaustion. Working smarter allowed her to get more done in less time. She wasn't filling the clock with mindless activity. She was focused and purposeful. Her productivity skyrocketed, and most importantly, she stopped feeling burnt out. It's easy to fall into the trap of working just for the sake of being busy. But if you want to outwork everyone, work with intention and focus on the things that move you closer to your goals. Productivity isn't about filling the hours, it's about using the hours wisely. Step 3. Master the art of discomfort. Success doesn't come from staying comfortable. It comes from embracing discomfort and pushing through mental barriers that make us want to quit. Think about Michael Phelps, the Olympic swimmer. He didn't win all those gold medals by taking the easy route. He embraced discomfort every day in training. Early mornings, endless laps, and constant repetition of the same movements over and over again. But it's not just about physical discomfort. There's also mental discomfort, the feeling of self-doubt, the frustration when things aren't moving as fast as you'd like, and the temptation to quit when it gets hard. That's where most people stop. They get uncomfortable and choose the easy way out. But the truth is, it's the discomfort that fuels your growth. Every time you push through it, you build resilience, mental strength, and the ability to handle the challenges that come with success. When you learn to embrace discomfort, you unlock your potential. It's the key to staying consistent when you don't feel like it, to continuing when you'd rather quit, and to outworking the competition, who aren't willing to face the discomfort of growth. So ask yourself, what's the hardest thing you can do today? Embrace it. The more you push yourself to be uncomfortable, the more you'll grow, and the faster you'll outwork everyone. Because success never comes from comfort. It comes from doing what others won't do. Outworking everyone isn't about burning yourself out. It's about steady, intelligent effort that gets you ahead. The truth is, consistency and smart work will always outpace sporadic bursts of energy. It's not about working harder or longer. It's about working smarter and more purposefully. If you keep relying on short bursts of motivation, you'll keep losing. Motivation comes and goes, but commitment to the long game is what wins. Success isn't about a quick sprint. It's about showing up every day consistently, even when you don't feel like it. This is how you'll crush the competition. So, who do you want to become? Do you want to be the person who gives up after a few hard days? Who keeps getting frustrated when results don't come fast enough? Or do you want to be the person who builds slowly but surely, steadily working toward the life you're meant to have? The choice is yours, but the clock is ticking. The longer you wait, the further behind you get. Comment below. What's one thing you'll start doing consistently to outwork the competition? And if you're ready to commit to the process, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more actionable content. Let's keep this momentum going together.